Hello everyone, welcome to VMS class. In this lesson, I am going to explain what is a variable and how to create a variable in Python programming language. Imagine you go to a supermarket, you buy a bottle of water for 20 rupees. You pay 100 rupees. The shopkeeper calculates the balance and tells you the balance is 80 rupees. Right. Now you think about it. Tomorrow, the water bottle price may be changed to 25 rupees and maybe again it will change to 30 rupees, etc. The balance is going to change. Balance can be next time 25 rupees, next time it can be 30 rupees, and so on. The value assigned to this balance is going to be changed, but the name of this balance is going to be fixed. Right. The balance changes, but the name balance remains the same. In programming language, we use variables. Okay, we use variables to store some value. I want to store this 80. So then you can use the variable. Variables are used for storing the values that may change during the program execution. Okay, what is a variable? A variable is a name used to store data in memory. A variable is a name used to store data in a memory. Think of a variable as a container. The container has a name, and inside that we store a value. For example, the student name is acting as a container. This container is having a value that is Rahul here. Here, variable name is nothing but the student name, and the value is nothing but Rahul. Okay, so you can see this diagram and understand what is variable here. A variable is just like a container that stores a value. So here we see three variables: student name, age, salary. The first variable, student name, is acting as a container. The value that is stored inside that is called a type of string. The value is Rahul. And the second variable is age. It stores the value 20, and which is a type of integer. We will see this in the concept of data types. And salary is again a variable name or container name. It is going to store the value 50,000. It is a type of integer. So notice that every variable has two parts. One is the name of the variable and the value of that variable. Value is nothing but which is the actual data we are going to store. Now look at the bottom side of this diagram. All these variables are stored inside the computer's memory. When we write something like this, student name equal to Rahul, the Python creates a place in memory, stores the value Rahul, and associate that with the student name variable. Okay, it is going to create an object in the memory like this, and it is going to store the value inside that, and it will give the name of the variable student underscore name. The same thing is applicable for the age and salary also. Okay, like this, we are going to create the variables. Okay, now let's create a first variable. I am going to create name equal to Dhoni. If you want to print of name, it will print you the name of that particular person. Python stores the value Rahul in the variable name. When we print a name, Python displays the stored value. And similarly, student name equal to Anita, I am going to print the student name. If you print that, what is the value inside that? That will be printed over here. Age equal to 20, it is going to print the age. Salary equal to 50,000. Print of salary. It is going to print 50,000. Like this, it will print. Okay. Now even you can change the values of that variable. For example, marks equal to 75. If you print marks here, you will get 75. After that, if you modify it, then the marks will be changed from 75 to 90. Now, if you print marks again, it will print a 90 here. Okay. Even you can print multiple variable values. Name equal to Rahul, age equal to 20. Two variables are created. Here again, one more also, city, Hyderabad. Totally three variables are created. You can print a name, age, city, so that you can get the output of Rahul, 20, Hyderabad. And similarly, you can print multiple variables in a single print function. You can take three variables and print of name, comma, age, comma, city. It will print Rahul, 20, Hyderabad. So you can notice that print can display multiple values together. Okay. Now we can take some real-time examples. When you are going to use a banking application, you can use account balance 15,000, patient name Ramesh, product price 1299, student marks 95, employee salary 60,000. So the professional programs are using some meaningful names instead of taking A, B, C, and so on. Okay, try to give some meaningful variable names. Now, as mentioned, when you create a variable, that value is stored in the memory. But how do we know that the value is actually stored somewhere in the memory? In Python, we have a function, a built-in function is there, ID. So with the help of this ID function, you can get where this actual variable is stored in the memory. So if you take an example, student name equal to Rahul, print of student name, it will print you the ID of the student name where it was stored in the memory. Okay. I will show you with an example of creation of a variable and printing the ID of that variable. Okay. Now go to the ideally shell and take a new file first.py, create a variable name equal to Python, print of name. Save this program and execute this. Now you can see the name is Python here. Even you can create one more variable, city equal to Bangalore. Now print the city also, print city. It will print the value of the city also along with the name. Now again, you can also print the price of the product. For example, 999. Then you can print price here. Then let's execute this program. You can see this. Even you can modify the any variable value. For example, after that I am modifying that the price is 777. Now before printing the price variable is changing the value. Now you can see the updated price is 777. Okay. So even you can print all these things together. Printing all variables in a single print statement. Print of name, comma, city, comma, price. I am printing all the variable names in a single print statement. Now you can see that you are going to get all the values in a single statement. Okay. So even I mentioned the name equal to, okay, Sudhakar. Now, if I print name, you can see the name of that particular variable. If I say ID of name, it will print you the address where the variable is stored inside the memory. And don't worry about this number. This number will be changed every time when you execute, and it depends upon your computer. So this just indicates that where your variable is stored in the memory. For example, if I take age equal to 20, age equal to 20, then age, then id of age. If you print id, then again it is going to show different number. And it indicates that these two variables are stored in two different locations. Okay. Now we can take this screenshot of this particular slide and try to practice all these programs. I will explain one program. Store your name in a variable and print it. And similarly, please practice all these programs. Coming to this, some of the important interview point of questions on this topic. What is a variable? A variable is a named memory location which is used to store data in memory. The stored value can be accessed or modified throughout the program. How do you create a variable in Python? For example, name equal to Rahul. Python automatically creates the variable when the value is assigned to this particular name. Can the value of the variable can change? Yes. Variables are called variables because their values can change during the program execution. What are the benefits of giving meaningful variable names? Meaningful names improve code readability, maintenance, debugging, and collaboration in software projects. Is it necessary to declare the data type of a variable in Python? The answer is no. Unlike C programming language and Java programming language, Python is not going to consider the data type. It will be automatically determines by the Python interpreter. Python is dynamically typed, so you only assign a value. Python automatically determines the data type. What is the difference between equal to and double equal to? So this is a very important question. Till now, we have used equal to for assignment of a variable, right? So this is the assignment operator used to assign a value to a variable. But double equal to is the comparison operator which is used to compare two values. And I will explain what is this double equal to in detail when we are discussing about operators. Okay. But remember, single equal to and double equal to both are different. Single equal to is an assignment operator and double equal to is the comparison operator. Okay. Thank you. I will see you in the next lesson.